guys, so this video, I have not seen many of these. I've seen a couple videos like this and I just find them really fascinating. I'm doing a London book haul from when I studied abroad. This is very, very late. I studied abroad, I think it was a little bit over a year ago. I think I left around like mid-January, like January 16th, more towards the end of January. Then I got kicked out of the country because of COVID, so if you want a story time on that, let me know. But unfortunately, due to COVID, I was only over there for 2.5 months, so I did not get to explore all of the bookshops that I wanted to, but the ones that I did get to explore were absolutely amazing, and I didn't get to buy as many books as I wanted either because of suitcase reasons and weight. Books are pretty heavy, and once you buy so many of them, you know, they can really weigh down your suitcase, and you kind of don't want to lug that around everywhere because the college that I was studying at did not have any elevators. I think that this is a theme in many English buildings. Yet they just don't have elevators, and I lived on the 3rd floor, and I really just didn't want to have to bring my suitcase down the steps when I was leaving full of books. I felt like that would be a bit too much, and I have noodle arms, so it's not really my thing. But anyways, let's get right into it. The very first bookshop that I stopped in while I was over in London was called Daunt Books. It was in walking distance. I went to Regent's University, and Daunt Books was very close. I want to say it was maybe like 8 minutes away, and it was the first bookshop that I went to when I was studying abroad, and it was amazing. It was just incredible. If you're a book lover, oh my god, it was so good. It was like, I think it was like 2 or 3 stories. I think it was 2. It was insane. There were books everywhere, but it was really embarrassing because they had an American section, and the American section was full of books mimicking Donald Trump, so it's pretty embarrassing. A lot of people over there, when they find out that you're American, they automatically associate you with Donald Trump, and I was just like, no, like, I'm not part of that. But anyways, the book that I did buy when I was over there was The Tenant of Wildfell Hall, and this is one book that I have not read, and I love the Bronte sisters. So this was the only book by the Bronte sisters that I have not read by Anne Bronte. I love the Brontes, and I just really, really wanted this book because I think that the cover is so beautiful. This is a Penguins classic, and over there they had an entire section in like every single bookstore about Penguin classic books, and this was just too beautiful not to pass up. I know that I saw some books like this over at Barnes & Noble here, but every time that I go, they're always extremely expensive, and these books over there were only like $15. Yeah, literally $14.99. So in the US, they are $25, but I'm pretty sure Barnes & Noble was selling them for more. But anyways, this is the first purchase that I made across the pond. The second bookstore that I went to was Waterstones, which is a chain bookstore over in England, I think, or in Europe in general. I'm not too sure. Someone can correct me in the comments below. But these are also very, very beautiful editions of classics, and these were actually in the children's section. And this is gonna sound super weird, but these 2 books are incredibly light. For some reason, I thought that they would be heavy, but they weigh like nothing. I don't know if it's like the material that the cover is made out of. It just feels like completely hollow. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Oh wow, this is upside down. I drank so much coffee today. I'm probably so overwhelming to anyone who's watching this, and I'm so sorry. But yeah, so these were only about 10 pounds over at Waterstones, and I bought Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens, and then I bought Little Women by Louisa May Alcott because these are 2 classics that I have not read. I really bought a lot of classics when I was over there just because I really like the editions of classics, and I just felt like they're not as accessible in the States as they are over there. So that is why I went with more of the classic approach. But yeah, these two books, I love them. I read all of these books since I've studied abroad, and I'm just really happy that I have them because to me, I feel like they're like little like collector editions, and they're special and important to me because I bought them when I was overseas. The next two books that I bought were from a bookstore called Foyles, and I also believe that this is a chain bookstore in England. It also could be in Europe in general. Let me know. I didn't get a chance to travel too much when I was over there because COVID hit so unexpectedly. The only place that I was able to explore was Dublin, Ireland. I did have tickets to go to Denmark, but that did not happen and my trip got canceled. But at Foyles, I bought The Hound of the Baskervilles by Arthur Conan Doyle. And this is because I toured the Sherlock Museum, which is on Baker Street, which is basically right across from Regent's University. And it's just something that I had to do, even though I never read a Sherlock Holmes novel before. So I just knew that I had to pick this up when I was over there. And I also absolutely love the edition. I think this is also a Penguin's classic, Penguin English Library edition. So yeah, I cannot wait to read this because I have not read this yet. I've had a huge TBR list. I'm a mess. And this is one of the books that I have not gotten a chance to read yet. So the second book that I bought at Foyles is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and this is the 20 Years of Harry Potter edition, and this is the Ravenclaw one. So they had all of the first 4 Harry Potter books, I believe. I think that they were the first 4 in the different houses' colors, if that makes sense. So I'm a Ravenclaw, so of course I had to go with the Ravenclaw one, and I love this because I first of all love the colors, and I love how the pages are painted. I love colored pages. I think that they're so beautiful and so different, and I just really enjoy it. Like the only other book that I have that has colored pages is Six of Crows. And anyways, this just looks really nice on my shelf by like my little Harry Potter series, if you can see that right over there. I just felt like I had to buy this when I was over there because Harry Potter, duh. And speaking of Harry Potter, this isn't a book, but Primark? Okay, listen. I don't know if people like Primark over there. It was like a hit or miss I saw among British people. People either really love Primark or really hate Primark, but I really liked it. I bought a Harry Potter purse and I bought a Harry Potter journal. This is the Martyrs Math, and this was super, super cheap. They had like an entire Harry Potter collection over there, and I was just like, heck yeah. Ooh, I also went to the 9 3/4 shop that was in King's Cross platform, and it was amazing. I have really cringy photos. So the last bookshop that I went to when I was over there was this little like spiritual bookshop called Tradewell's, and I bought The Little People, Fairies, Elves, Nixies, Pixies, Knockers, Dryads, and Dwarves. So yeah, I don't know, I just really, really wanted this. Oh shoot, I also bought a poetry book from there. It's somewhere on my shelf, I just remembered, because I bought these so long ago and I had to go through my bookshelves and try and like figure out what I bought when I was studying over there. But I bought like a poetry book over there too, because they sold a lot of like secondhand books there that like weren't new and weren't published by them. I think they just like found them at little shops and then decided to bring them into the store. But this shop was really cool. I haven't seen anything like that when I was over there. This was like a very like spiritual oriented store. They had like crystals and tarot cards and wands and like little crystal balls and like spiritual sections. And yeah, I was just really interested in this, and I really, really like this because this bookshop They have like little stamps. If you can see, they put like their little like trademark stamp there. Another bookshop that I did go to that I didn't purchase any books from was Brick Lane Bookshop. So I did buy 2 little postcards from there, and I just like hung them on my wall. Ooh, what's in my hair? What the heck? If you have long hair, like little like fuzzies just like get stuck in your hair. Is that just a me thing? But anyways, I didn't buy any books when I was in Brick Lane Bookshop. I just bought little postcards. I bought like a lot of postcards when I was over there just because I wanted to make a postcard wall. But yeah, these were just all of the books that I purchased during my study abroad time, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any video recommendations, let me know down below. I want to get more into filming, and because I have like a new little ring light and microphone that I'm using. It's definitely not the highest quality, but it's high quality to me. So yeah, I'm going to try and post 2 videos every week, and if you guys have any recommendations or any like story time ideas surrounding my study abroad trip, just let me know in the comments, and also let me know how you think about my background. I'm pointing to myself, my background, just because I'm still trying to get the setup correct. So that is all. I hope you guys all have a lovely day. See you next time. Bye.